From the mud to the rise, yeah, we built it on the grind. Trench talk, real talk, leave the fake ones behind. We don't fold, we don't break, every move we define. It's the code from the trenches where the real ones align.
Yo, what's good? YouTube, it's your boy back with another Savage Breakdown. Today, we diving deep into the wild streets of Baton Rouge and New Orleans, where the game ain't just music, it's survival. We talking DJU, who almost played with his life, and NBA DDawg, the top gravedigger, who went off in ways you can't even imagine. Strap in, hit that like, and let's get it. First off, let's talk about the scene. Picture this, DJU, a dude known for keeping it real in the streets and on the mic, decides to link up with NBA YoungBoy's affiliate, the one and only DDawg. Now, you gotta understand, when you step into that NBA camp, you ain't just stepping into a studio session with some rappers. Nah, bro, you stepping straight into the trenches where every handshake could be a setup and every conversation could be your last. See, the NBA crew, they ain't just about making hits, they about making headlines, and not the good kind. DJU thought he was just coming through to vibe, maybe lay down a track, but he almost lost his life just being in the presence of these dudes. This ain't no regular rap clique, this is the grave diggers. When you roll with them, you better have eyes in the back of your head, cause anything can pop off at any moment. One wrong word, one wrong look, and it's lights out. DJU found out real quick, this ain't no playground, it's a war zone. Now let's break down who DDawg really is, cause this dude ain't your average rapper's homie. DDawg, real name Darian Bailey, he's a certified savage. We talking about a dude who caught his first murder charge at just 14 years old. 14, bruh. While most kids was worried about homework and video games, DDawg was already knee-deep in the streets, making moves that would have grown men shaking in their boots. He came up rough, for real. Lost in the system, bouncing from cell to cell, learning the hard way that the streets don't love nobody. And when he finally got out, he didn't switch up, didn't try to go legit. Nah. He crashed out again, going even harder, like he had something to prove to the world. That's the definition of living savage. No fear, no regrets, just straight survival mode. That's who DJU was dealing with, and that's why just being around these dudes is playing with your life. DDawg's story, man, is straight out the gutter, real street legend type. Born in the heart of New Orleans, he didn't even get a chance to be a regular kid. When Hurricane Katrina hit, his whole world flipped upside down. His family packed up what little they had and landed in Baton Rouge, but the struggle just followed him. There was no fresh start, just a new battleground. DDawg ain't waste no time jumping off the porch. While other kids were still playing ball or riding bikes, he was out there learning the rules of the jungle, where only the ruthless survive. By 2012, him and his crew decided to hit a lick, a quick come up, or so they thought. But in the streets, nothing ever goes as planned. That lick turned deadly, and the consequences came crashing down. The law caught up, and just like that, DDawg was facing grown man charges before he could even drive a car. Prison? That didn't break him, it built him into something even colder. Locked up, he wasn't just doing time, he was making a name for himself, fighting guards, throwing hands with other inmates, catching new charges left and right. Every day was a battle, and DDawg made sure nobody forgot his name. By the time he got out, the streets already knew. This dude was different. He had that energy that fit right in with NBA YoungBoy's crew. No hesitation, no fear, just straight pressure. See, loyalty is everything in this game, and DDawg, he was loyal to YoungBoy to the core. If someone even looked at YB sideways, DDawg was the first to jump in the crowd and throw hands. He was the muscle, the enforcer, the one who made sure nobody disrespected the camp. But being that real, it comes with a price. The cops started watching, the ops started plotting, the streets started talking. When you got that much heat on you, every day is a gamble. One wrong move, one slip up, and it's over. No second chances. Now let's get into that infamous high-speed chase that had the whole city talking. DDawg had just posted bond on an attempted murder case, already living on borrowed time, but instead of laying low, he was right back in the mix. Cops spotted him, and he wasn't about to pull over. He hit the gas, flying down the streets, but fate had other plans. The car crashed out and tragedy struck. His own homie in the passenger seat lost his life in the wreck. When police pulled up, they found a ski mask and weapons in the whip. DDawg was hit with manslaughter, resisting arrest, and a stack of other charges. And get this, his bond, almost $20 million. That's right, 20 mil. That's not just a number, that's a message. The system wants to lock him away and throw away the key. Baton Rouge, man, that city ain't no playground. It's a battlefield. The streets there don't sleep, and the drama never dies down. When NBA YoungBoy split from his original crew, TBG, it wasn't just a breakup, it was a declaration of war. That split ignited a savage beef that's been tearing through the city ever since, leaving bodies and broken families in its wake. This ain't no rap drama for clout or headlines. This is real-life bloodshed, and the stakes are life or death. DDawg's family, they're right in the thick of that chaos. His brother Cleveland ain't just caught up in the mess. He turned himself in for killing a 14-year-old. 14 years old, bruh. That's how deep this beef runs. And you know how the streets work, retaliation comes fast and hard. When one side takes a hit, the other side answers back with no mercy. Baton Rouge don't forgive, and it sure as hell don't forget. The cycle of violence just keeps spinning, trapping everybody in its ruthless grip. So what's the lesson here? This ain't just some rap beef you watch unfold on social media or in music videos. Nah, this is raw, uncut reality. DDawg embodies what it means to play with fire. He's loyal to his people, wild to the core, and straight up doesn't give a damn about the consequences. That kind of life, it's a double-edged sword. 1 minute you're on top, the next you're 6 feet under. And DJU, he learned the hard way. You don't just stroll into this world thinking you'll come out clean. When you roll with these savage legends, you're stepping into a storm. If you play with your life, you better be ready to lose it. No second chances, no rewind. That's the brutal truth of the streets, and that's why this story hits so hard. So next time you see somebody flexing with the NBA crew, flashing that bling, or spitting fire on the mic, don't get it twisted. It ain't just about the music or the fame. Nah, this is survival out here. It's a daily hustle where every move could be your last. DJU, he almost paid the ultimate price just by stepping into that world. One wrong step, one bad call, and it could have been game over. And DDawg, man, he's still locked up, battling his own demons behind bars, staring down a future that's looking real grim. Dark clouds all around, no silver lining in sight. This ain't no fairy tale. This ain't no Hollywood script. This is the raw, unfiltered reality of the streets where loyalty, violence, and survival collide. So when you see those flashy videos or hear those hard-hitting tracks, remember the cost behind the glory. It's a dangerous game, and not everyone makes it out alive. If you vibe with this breakdown, don't just sit there. Smash that like button like your life depends on it. Drop a comment below, let me know what you think, and subscribe for more savage stories straight from the trenches. I'm bringing you the realest, rawest content you won't find anywhere else. Stay safe out there, stay savage in your grind, and always remember, don't play with your life. It's the one thing you can't get back. Peace out, YouTube. Until next time, keep your head on a swivel and your circle tight.